as we will be joined now by the head coach of the Ferris State Bulldogs, Andy Bronkema, to talk about this regional championship game. And Coach, first of all, congratulations. What a great feeling here for these guys to move on here in March Madness.
It's a great feeling, and you just got to hold on to the feeling because you don't know when you're going to feel it again. 2018 and then, now. So, and we've been working the same ever since 18. So we're back in the Elite Eight. Feels great. Guys deserve it. And if you look back at these games, look at any of the conference tournament games, we're down at halftime of all three. We don't win any of those. If we don't win one of those three games, we're not in the tournament. And then overcoming the deficits we had here, it's just a team that won't give up, a team that stays the course, believes in the mission, believes in the report that we have, in the style of play that we have. They believe in each other, and they sacrifice a lot too. And once you get a team to that point, you have your best chance. Guys playing for each other, sacrificing, and doing whatever it takes to win instead of whatever it takes to fulfill their self-interest. And that's what I'm most proud of, and that's why we had a chance to win it, and we did.
Obviously, they got off to a great start here in the ball game. What did it take for you guys to really rally back and make this a ball game and give yourselves a chance going down in the second half?
Took a little defense. Have to get some shot pressure. Had to make a couple tweaks at halftime, which we did. It's a blessing when the team's so tuned in that the coaches meet and you meet with the team, say, hey, what are you seeing? And we're seeing the same thing. So they were really locked in. We just had to make a couple plays and climb back into the game. And I thought the coaching staff was great with, really some ideas, and 2 cents, but conviction. And when they bring conviction to me, it helps me be a better coach. So our staff was great today. And, the people that came down to this game to share this experience with us, or the potential experience, and the amount of people that are excited, that's always the message, is just, look, it's special because you get to share it with special people, family, Bulldog family, people that love you, and people that care about you.
You guys had to beat a team that was playing some great basketball here at the end of the year in Lake Superior, a conference opponent that you guys have really had some great battles with them over the years.
Unbelievable battles. Just classic battles, and that's the third time we've met in the playoffs, the NCAA tournament, since I've been competing against Coach. And my heart goes out to Coach because he deserved to win the game too, really. And when you sit there and you got a day to wait and you think your stomach's in knots and you're preparing, you're confident, but you also know how good the other team is, how are we going to handle this thing when we win with class? How are we going to handle it if we lose with class? And, I was very prepared to be happy for Steve, and he's such a competitor. And his team was amazing this year. The players they lost last year were incredible, and he just reformed, and he believed in the guys he's brought up and developed in his system, and they were an amazing team this year, and he should be proud. I know he is, and I love competing against him, and it's just been back and forth with Lake State.
You guys have a group of players that were here the last couple of years when you reached the regional semifinals, could not quite get over that hump, and now to come back this year, you added some key pieces, guys that really have fit in and bought into the culture very well.
Just amazing stories. Jack and Deshaun are 1-year players, and Jack is used to scoring a lot more points, and he's in a different role this year. What a high character young man to play that role to the best of his ability and never blink. And then Deshaun, is his 4th system in college basketball, and he had that high ankle sprain. Almost, one second opinion suggested surgery. So he's this close to just being, on the surgery table. Instead, he comes back, and I said, this is the year. We brought you in for this team. This team needs you. You were one of the pieces we needed to bring in. You got healthy, and he did, and he's played well for us. And I could go right on down the line, just Delapo and Amari in their 2nd year just stepping up, and Ben in his 6th year. I've been with Ben forever, and I can't just, I'm not going to name them all right now, okay? I wish I could, and they all have stories, and even just proud of the guys that aren't even stepping on the floor yet, and that are going to in the future, because that's a sacrifice. It takes a lot to be a team. When you become a team and you put yourself second and the team first, you're really going against culture. And it's a hard thing to do. And it's especially hard because you don't always get to do this. It's no guarantee. So most of the time, you do all that, and you don't get to feel good about it. You just feel like, you lost out on something. So I said it before, that's what I'm most proud of. I'm looking out onto the court right now, a lot of smiling faces, nets in their ears, and pictures and photos, and families hugging and huddling up, and it's a beautiful thing.
Move on to the Division II Elite Eight. You joined the women's basketball team in the Elite Eight. Really speaks volumes to what both programs have been able to accomplish here, not only throughout the year, but over the past few seasons.
I almost wish we would have played first because Kurt put a lot of pressure on me, We watched that game in the lobby of the hotel last night. Very, very proud of Kurt and his team. I'm proud because those girls are awesome people, and they're fun to be around, and they make it a joy to travel with. And then they won the regional, so awesome. But they're great people, and pretty cool experience for Ferris State. Soak it in because it's rare. Championships like this are uncommon. We got 2 teams going to Elite Eight. I was talking with Huge today. He asked me where the Elite Eight was. I didn't know. So it's in Evansville, Huge, and I found that out today. So looking forward to planning that trip here.
Well, Coach, go celebrate with the guys. Congratulations, and enjoy the victory.
All right. Yeah. Hey, you ready for another trip back and forth and back and forth?
I'm ready.
There you go, man. No sleep.